What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28, and I'm coming to y'all live with another one. Once again, I boy and did 3.5 hours of training. It was a little tough this morning. I went a little extra, 3.5 hours. Then I went for that 5.01 mile sprint run today. Today was a sprint run day. That means I walked or jogged 100 yards and I sprinted 100 yards. I couldn't tell if I was walking or jogging when I started getting tired. I thought I was jogging, but it might have been walking. But either way, I sprinted out for another 100 yards. I came to the store, got my vegetables, got me a protein bar, and I came to the crib and got online. That's where we at right now. We online. Man, it's tough out there, bruh. It's tough in the city, bruh. I ain't lying. But I appreciate y'all. When y'all log in, please hit the like button for your boy, and let's get the conversation started. Let me find out what everybody got going on today. I was standing up. Now, I had to sit down. I got on my Adidas slide Jones, man. Got on my Adidas slides today, man, because my feet done, bruh. I got the best shoes in the business, and you still come home when your feet be sore. So, with that being the case, grabbed my little bottle of water. Man, boy, I can't wait to eat my dinner. When I get online with y'all, I'm an hour from cooking and an hour and 15 minutes from eating. And I ain't ate since 6 o'clock last night. I eat from 5 to 6. I'm done at 6, and that's it, bro. Now I got to do it all over again, bro. This water just kind of keeping me from falling out. You know what I'm saying? But look, what y'all got going on out there today? Have y'all worked out? Have y'all started y'all New Year's resolution for 2026 to getting in better shape? I know some of y'all that had doctor's visits. Doctor done told y'all need to get in better shape. Then y'all come home and sit on the couch and eat a cheeseburger. Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. The doctor said it. It's got to be true. Get these blood pressures in shape. Get these diabetes in check. Don't ever hit high cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no heart attacks or no strokes. None of that. Just get in the best shape of your life and make it happen. Where we at, y'all? What's going on? Tell me what's going on in y'all neighborhood. It was a little cold today when I opened up them doors, man. I had to go out there with the extra hoodie on. Had to go outside with the extra hoodie on. Went outside and realized it won't like I thought it was. What's going on? What's up? Salute, Coach. What's good with you, dog? What's happening in your neck of the woods, man? What's cracking? Hey, look, man, in Virginia, the weather done changed overnight. It's supposed to get colder tonight. I don't know what's going on outside, man. We ain't never had this much wind. Now I find myself running into the wind. I feel like I got a parachute on, bruh. But I'm out there, though, because the game don't change. The weather may change, but the game don't change. Medals in the back, boxing and karate. So you in New York. Hey, man, at least you ain't in Buffalo. They had a lot of snow. I'm from Russia. What's your attitude towards us? Man, I don't think nothing about where you from, dog. Hey, look, if you a good person to me, I'm a good person to you. That's how my attitude go. If you good to me, I'm good to you. I don't care if you, whatever you are. I don't care whatever you are. Wherever you are, it don't matter. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, man. Hey, look, it is what it is. Hey, look, people think that all Americans think alike. Man, we don't think alike. Just because our crazy politicians be doing some crazy political stuff don't mean we be doing it. What's better in street fight, boxing or karate? Boxing. You can move around a lot faster. You can throw your shots, bang, bang, bang. You can turn angles. Karate, you got to get in stances to make them kicks work. Now, if you said jiu-jitsu, then I ain't karate. If you said judo, then I ain't karate. If you said 52 blocks of Krav Maga, that ain't karate. Karate is traditional. Punching and kicking and learning stances and blocking like this, that ain't gonna work in the streets, bro. Hey, look, I appreciate it, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep dropping videos every day, 2 videos a day, 7 days a week, and I'm gonna keep doing the live stream. On this channel, I live stream Monday through Friday from 3:45 until at least 4:30 or 4:45. I say right before 5 o'clock. Then I still drop 2 videos a day, and on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I get back on this channel. I just never know what time, but I get back up here, man, and do another live. And we're gonna keep trying to look cool, man. I don't know nothing else to do, man. Hey, look, people try to change your style, but my style been the same since I was 16, bro. Hey, look, I appreciate all the support, man. Appreciate all of it. Let's see what we got here. Hey, look, I got over 1,800 videos on this channel. You got a lot of videos to watch. I talk about everything. Bobbing and weaving, sticking and moving, throwing certain combinations. I talk about how you block, how you bob and weave and duck, how you slip out of the way. I talk about all of that. Then I talk about calisthenic training. That's push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, jumping jacks, pull-ups, dips, plank, crunches. Then I talk about weightlifting, bench pressing, shoulders, arms. I do it all up here, bro. If you need to learn something about the art, you need to learn something about combat sports, this is where you learn it at. Human Centipede Dream Team. Hey, look, that's what they do right there. Say I have a channel of 5 videos. What are you doing on your 5 videos? What kind of content you got? What you making on 5 videos? 6'4", 226. Sound like you a monster. Sound like you can come in the front door without knocking. Oh, you say comedy? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let me say this name. Is it under this name right here? I just screenshot the name so I can get up because my other phone is dead. It died when I was doing my last live stream. In the lab right now, coach had to tune in. Hey, look. True Gentleman 621. Hey, look, stay in the lab, bro. That's where we get the most work at. In the lab, baby. Keep pushing. Hey, look. If you got 5 channel with 5 videos on comedy, let me know what the name of it is. Let me know what the name of your channel is so I can know how to go up there and look around. So I can support your channel, same way you support mine. So what's the next big fight coming up? January 31st. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine Ortiz and Keyshawn Davis. January 31st. Oh, that's the name? I got you, dog. As soon as I get offline, I'm gonna be up there. Yeah, that's gonna be a big fight, man. Those are is it on Netflix? Now, I don't know if it's on Netflix. I didn't even check to see what it's on. I don't think it's on Netflix. I think it's on I don't remember. It might be on DAZN. I ain't know if it's on DAZN because I don't think they signed with DAZN. I don't know, man. Shoot, I ain't got my other phone. I feel blind without my other phone, right? I usually can Google stuff. Can't Google stuff with one phone. The phone I'm on right now is the only one that's still alive. Yes, sir, my man. Yes, sir, on the Comedy Zone. Yes, sir. You about to look it up, Supreme? Look it up and tell everybody else up here what it is. Says you and your best friend. Hey, that's the best way to make a video. Best friends for life. Y'all make the best videos. Y'all know each other. Y'all know how to combine off each other. Anybody want to see 5 comedy videos until he get to 6? Hey, look. Hit the man right here. AMREX18. Check his channel out. Give my man some support. Say the Zone pay-per-view? Yeah, figures. Hey, look. But I'll watch it in about 30 minutes after it go off. I'll watch it on YouTube. Guy Rogers, what's good, dude? What's happening with you? Man, you know I'm over here, man. I'm trying to make it through, bro. It was a long training day today, bro. Only because yesterday I added some more sets to my routine. And the day I felt it when I got up and I did the extra sets, but I was a little sore. Then you know I don't eat a lot. So pretty much right now I'm just tired. I'm ready about 45 minutes. I'll be cooking. It's good after that. Once I sit down and eat, everything works itself out. Say it's called Idiots Made This Production. The real stamina test is how long you can. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Hey, look, I like that name too, man. Idiots Made This Production. I'm gonna be up there in about an hour, bruh. And look, it ain't gotta be real funny. It's just gotta be a little funny, and I'm gonna be laughing. Hey, look, I like things, man. I like people. I like people showing me their skills, man. I like people trying. When I first came online, man, I ain't had but think I had like 29 followers. In like a week, I grew quick. Now this channel pushing 52,000 right now. So I ain't been up here for 2 years, but I'm pushing though. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I ain't done. I'm just getting started. I got a whole lot of ideas. I got videos. I put videos on my channel. I keep them on private until I decide to make them public. I got like 22 videos up here already. So I'm good. I'm all videoed up for the next week or so. I drop 14 videos a week on this channel, then 14 videos a week on another fitness channel. Then I got 5 other channels on top of that. So you seen me punch the brick video. It's safer to hit a bag. It ain't about safe. It's about what you punch the brick video for. See, people don't understand the brick video. That's kind of why I put it out, to kind of give people a better understanding of what it meant. When you punching a brick, you building up cartilage over your knuckles to make your fist harder. If you are capable over a period of time to be able to break the brick, which you will be able to over a period of time, that means that when you punch somebody, your hand hits just as hard as the brick. It's a philosophy we use in martial arts. You don't destroy your hands. Look at my hands. They look destroyed to you? My hands look destroyed? Never hurt my hands. I've been doing it for 51 years, but I started at 7 years old punching a brick. Breaking a brick is easy, but guess what? If I can break a brick with my hand, that means my hand is as strong as the brick. That means when I hit somebody, it's like getting hit with a brick. That's why when I made the video, I told people, go slow. It ain't a fast process. It took me like 3 years. How to make your wrist stronger? Wrist curls like this with weights in your hand, or hand grippers. I got hand grippers. These are hand grippers. And to make your hand strong, you just do like this. And I do like 200. Make your wrists and your hands strong. And somebody says, have you destroyed your nerves? No, I can feel everything. You don't destroy anything. It's not that type of process. You know, people been doing this since the 1800s, 1700s. That's how martial artists always train to build their hands. Chinese believe in throwing your hands in the sand, fingers down in the sand, make your joints and your hands stronger. Nah, I'm 58, dog. Nah, I'm not 60. I'll be 60 in 2 more years, dog. I'm 58. What's my thoughts on Iran? I don't have thoughts on Iran. I don't pay attention to other countries, man. I pay attention to the one I live in. Hey, look, Manny Garcia. Look, this been going on since before our great grandmothers and grandfathers were born. How do you think your hands end up getting stronger? Ask Mayweather, should he have done what I'm telling you to do now? He wouldn't have had brittle hands. Shakur Stevenson wouldn't have had brittle hands. Some people can't hit nothing without hurting their hands. Everybody's hands ain't built from the beginning. That's how you have to learn how to build them. That's why when you're in martial arts, they teach you how to build your hands. Hitting the bag is good for other things other than building your hands. But if you really think about it, most boxers that you hear about today that's building their hands by hitting the bag are not building their hands. Let me tell you why. Because they got their hands completely wrapped. They got sponges on their hands this high. They got cushion this tall on their hands. So what you doing for your hands? Nothing. So as soon as you got to take all that cushion off to be in a fight, because in a fight you can't have that much cushion over your knuckles. You hit somebody, you break your hand. And then you wonder why. It took me 3 years. It don't take 3 years. I know guys that can hit a brick on day one and crack the brick. By day 5, they was breaking the brick. I was young. See, I was a little guy. I was 7 years old. What I think about Mexican fighters, the one thing I know about Mexican fighters is they don't dance around the ring. They go straight to you. And if you get 2 Mexican fighters, they go like this and they just bang it out. You know, it's a good style, but it also leaves people injured. Because boxing ain't supposed to be a gladiator sport. It's supposed to be hit without getting hit. So you're a knockout artist. There's no such thing as a knockout artist. Because somebody you're not going to be able to knock out. Trust me. I've been in fights where I done hit a guy 40 times in the head, he still was standing. Hit him 10 times in the body, he go down. That's a blessing, really motivational. Thank you. Say you are amazing. No, I'm just regular. You're just finally getting to see somebody to tell the truth. That's all. There's a whole lot of guys out here got the same skill I got, but they come online and don't tell the truth. They sell you a wolf ticket. You know what that means? They tell you stuff that's not going to happen. They tell you stuff that's not true. They tell you stuff that won't work. I tell you stuff that'll work. Why? Because I've done it myself. What I think about the Iron Fist Challenge, I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it. How do you deal with emotions before a fight? Hey, look, like Usher. You know who Usher is, the singer? When you lose the nerves, you lose the love. Everybody's going to have emotions before a fight. Everybody's going to have emotions before a concert, whether it's singing or playing an instrument. Everybody has emotions. You just got to learn how to control them. You know what? You know how you control your emotions? By training hard. Because once you know what you're made out of, even though you're a little bit nervous, it won't stop the fight. But I have knocked out many different styles. That's cool. That just means you're a knockout artist until you're not one no more. You can't, I would never train a guy. You know, I'll tell you this. I would never train a guy that basically only wanted to knock people out, didn't want to outbox them. Because you're going to spend a whole lot of time trying to do something that might not happen. Then what happens when you can't get it done? I don't like, a lot of people tell you, when I was a young coach, about 25 years old, they said the worst thing that could ever happen to one of your students is to get a knockout. Because once he get one knockout, he thinks he's supposed to knock out everybody. And he'll go out there trying to knock out everybody. But what happens when he spend that much time trying to knock somebody out in the first and second round? And then it's 10 more rounds. He in trouble. He done ran out of gas. What's up, little crazy? My dog, what's good with you, player? I have zero experience, but I've been told I have a good grapple game. Hey, look, grappling is a good thing. A jiu-jitsu and a lot of other martial arts like judo, they all got grappling. And it's a good game. It's, you basically can get somebody off of you. So the Iron Fist Challenge, they punch and grip rice for 30 days and then punch trees. Okay, I ain't never seen it before, but is it online? If it is, I'm going to pull it up. If I had my second phone over here, I'd be pulling it up right now. But my second phone died when I was doing the last live stream. I thought I had a lot more juice in it. It was 70% when I got started. Came down to 10%. Hey, look, make sure y'all hit the like button while y'all online with your boy. And if you're not a part of the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Like I tell people all the time, just because we don't agree with something, don't mean I don't like what you do, and don't mean you don't like what I do. We're not going to agree on everything. The whole thing is, that's why we're here. We're here to learn from each other. What's your favorite fighting game? Game? That slap jump, that UFC slap down. And that's funny. What do you think about Deontay Wilder's power? How to achieve it? You really can't achieve power. You can build on it, but you really can't just get a massive amount of power. You born with that. It's all about a combination. I had my youngest son, when he was 14, 15 years old, he was dropping people with one shot. Well, my oldest son had to beat him down. It's the difference in the way, it's just the way you built. Deontay Wilder had massive power, but you saw what happened when everybody realized that the power was coming from that one hand. They stayed away from it. That's when he started losing. When Muhammad Ali was a public publicity stunt, Don King was one of the greatest finesses in the game. He helped turn the game into entertainment. Hey, look, Don King was what he was. Hey, look, I ain't a fan of Don King, but he was what he was. Don King was just known for putting people out there and making money and taking a bigger cut than the average promoter. So you see a lot of Asians doing it on YouTube. Yep. You see a lot of Muay Thai hitting poles with their fists. How you think they get their fists that strong? It ain't by accident. I seen a girl that was like 16 and she was hitting a pole and she was bending it. That's how it go, bro. So what fight class you fight? You mean did I fight in? Because I don't fight no more. When I fought, I was 130 and 135. Right now I weigh 144. And I was 5'6". 5'6", 135. I could go down as low as 130 and come up as much as 140. But I wouldn't fight no heavier than 140 because I was only 5'6". It's guys that are 5'8" fighting at 140. 6 feet fighting at 140. Disadvantage then is my reach. Stay in your own zone, bro. Stay in your own zone. Yep, you gotta have stamina. That's if you see my channel, look at my videos. Look at anything that says bag work by Coach Carl. Bag work by Coach Carl. You'll see exactly how fast I throw, man. I threw 100 punches around. Say 6'1", 180. That's a good weight. Not too heavy for a 6'1" guy. I have started doing 50 squats, push-ups, and sit-ups and jumping jacks from the first day of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it popping. That's how we get to where we headed. We got to keep driving, bruh. That's how you get from one side of the street to the next side of the street. So you a teenager. Hey, look, man, there's a whole lot of teenagers out here, bro. That's huge. It was a guy who went to high school with me back in the day. He was like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was a teenager. It is what it is. That's how his family was. His daddy was tall, his mom was tall. Hey, look, a lot of guys out here huge these days. So your parents are short? I would make a joke, but it ain't the right place for a joke. I knew a lot of short guys who had tall parents. You know what that meant? Come to find out, them weren't his parents. But I ain't saying that about nobody else because I don't know you. I'm 5'9", 70 kilos. I don't know how much 70 kilos is, man. You got to tell me in pounds. I can convert it, but I ain't got my phone. Lil Mando, what's good, dog? So in my opinion, when martial arts or boxing do better in a street fight, it depends on what kind of martial arts. Boxing gonna do well all the time because boxing ain't nothing but a street fight. Especially if you got a real boxer against a street fighter. The real boxer will dance around and peck them to death and then decide when he's gonna close the boom on them. But it depends on the martial art. If you're talking about Krav Maga, if you're talking about Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, you're gonna break somebody up in the street. They ain't gonna stand a chance. But those are not like traditional. They're not like traditional karate. How do I become more dense? Like I understand that I'm supposed to stay loose. But I feel like even when I do lighten up, I feel like I don't have a lot of weight behind my shots. That may be you. But I don't know what your shots look like. But I can tell you this much. If you're twisting your hip when you throw your shot, you're doing right. Watch a lot of videos. Watch a lot of people hitting the bag. Go watch me do shadow boxing or bag work. Bag work by Coach Carl. I'm 144 pounds and I can light a bag up like I'm 200. When I'm at a gym and I hit the bag, everybody stop and start watching me. I got that kind of twist. Wah, 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 wah. They be like, man, this old man be getting it. But they don't know I'm an old man. They just be saying this dude be getting it. But you got to learn it. Learn the technique of how to twist your hips, how to turn your foot, how not to overturn your foot and over twist your hips. Go and get in there and get that work. Say less. Thanks, Coach. Hey, look, you the dog, man. You the real dog. If you asking questions, you want to know something. Is it true when you swing, you don't clench your hand until impact? It all depends on the person. Some people you can't teach that to. Y'all know people that's a little slow. We all know people that's a little slow. I said swing like this and close it at impact, they'll hit them like this and break their hand and their wrist. I'm like, I forgot, Coach. I forgot. That's why I don't teach people certain things. But if you can get it, if you practice it, you can preach it. If you practice it, you can preach it. Which means get out there and practice it like that. It allows you to be faster. You be able to hold your hands just slightly open. You be faster. Because when you close your fist, you get a little tense. Not everybody know how to close their fist and not close their fist and not be tense. FTB Dolo. I like that name, dog. Real talk. Every time I think of the word little before a name, like Lil Mando, I always go back to Friday. Remember Friday with Ice Cube? When he lived with his uncle out in that little small Wichita or whatever they call that little town. He said, I'm the king out here. He bought his house out there. Remember the dude that lived next door that had the little pit bull dog? The Mexican dudes? I don't know what his name was, little something. But he was a mean little dude, man. Hey, Holmes, that's my dog, man. Hey, my dog, man. That just was crazy, man. That dog chased. So he said, you keep playing too much. Mike Epps said, you play too much. Dog chased him and he got on top of his car. And remember Ice Cube stood on top of the car? And when he got off the car, he dropped down and let his butt sink into the roof. Yeah, little Joker. I knew it was a little something. That joke was funny, dog. You remember Ice Cube was standing on top of the car, and when he jumped down, he went and left a butt dent in my man's hood. He said, she did it on purpose. He said he did it on purpose. Uncle Willie, son. Uncle Willie. He said, I'm the only one in the neighborhood I was paid for. I'm the king around here. And from the bottom, doing it solo. My fight name is Dolo. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. From the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's where we from, dog. Hey, look, I came out the mud, bro. You know what I'm saying? I came from nothing. What Larry Fishburne said in Deep Cover, from almost nothing to almost something. That's what I'm talking about. I got this much more than what I had. You feel me? Knowledge-wise, is there any books to read that helped you fighting? Now, I don't read books. I just talk to the old guys, man. It's always an old guy in the gym, man. Always an old guy in the gym. Back when I was fighting in karate and boxing, there weren't no videos that showed nothing. You had to go to the gym. You had to learn it the old-fashioned way. You know how many times I got punched in the face before I learned how to move my face out of the way? I ain't learned how to block. I knew how to move the face out of the way. Bottom line, he couldn't catch me. And then I realized that was a skill. Get your face out the place, bro. But I don't read too many books, man. I just go in the gym. I can tell y'all this. There wasn't no internet back then. So y'all got the advantage. Y'all can get on here right now and y'all can watch everything I teach and take the parts that you need. Everything I teach ain't for everybody. Sometimes you find your style built into my style. Sometimes you say, I can't do that, or I don't want to do that, or that don't fit me. Then that's cool. Take the parts that you need. Say the best book on how to fight is Get In One. Hey, look, that's the bottom line. Go out and look. Start small. You ain't got to jump into the big end. Start at the small end. Climb into the ring against some beginners. And y'all just be scrapping it out for nothing. Y'all don't know nothing, so anybody gonna get hurt. That's the best way to learn. Like I tell people, I can't teach nothing I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to teach something you don't know. That's why I learned what I learned when I learned it. I started off in the streets, man. I ain't know no other way. It's like you learn how to hold your hands, and back then I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And slapping them to death. We slap boxing. Then you realize you got hand speed. You're like, I can't close. If I close my fist, I'm gonna knock him out. I don't want to do that. So then you don't want to slap box no more because you realize what you're dealing with. Then you find somebody one day, some guy come up and pick on you for no reason, and you be like, okay, pop, pop. And he be like, dang, his hands is quick. Then you get a reputation for having fast hands. That ain't the reputation I wanted. I want a reputation of being the girls. I want to be a lover. I want to be a player. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted, that reputation. But I ended up with the reputation of being a fighter. Did you just watch the video of mine? Hey, look, anyone you watch, I put everything I got into them, dog. Anything you want to know how to do, all you got to do is Google the word and put my name behind it. What's the best way to get quick and fast? Use 3-pound weights in your hand when you're sparring. Not sparring, but when you're training. Just kind of throw your hands out and stretch your arms all the way out, because all of this right here is going to get burnt up, and that's going to make it stronger. So just be like, with the 3-pound weights in your hand. If you watch a lot of videos like Mayweather, even if you watch the Keyshawn Davis video where he's getting ready for his fight on January 31st, them boys is shadow boxing with them threes in their hand. They won't make them hands light, because when you put them 16-ounce gloves on, or them 10-ounce gloves, or whatever kind of size gloves you got on, they feel lighter than them weights you had in your hand. Man, I don't know what you just said in that whole sentence. I don't know, but you got me confused. I don't know what he said. It was all confusing, man. I tried to read it, but it was all confusing. Must not be from Virginia. Must not be from America. So you thought the same thing? Hey, man, I ain't know what he was saying. Sometimes people be confusing, man. They learning English. I had a guy tell me the other day he was learning English up here. I said, I appreciate it, dog. Whatever it takes to get you on the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all subscribe. I did read it, but I ain't understand it. If I don't understand it, I ain't gonna read it to nobody else. I ain't about to read that out loud so I can sound like a fool. It's not correct English. It didn't make sense. Hey, look, other people read it too. They ain't understand what to say either. I'm not about to read that out loud. I know what. I got 30 minutes left before I can eat. Man, it's sometimes, man, especially when you get tired, it's hard not being able to eat until a certain time. So that's a few medals, man. Had a lot more, man, but when you young, you give medals away. I gave medals to girls, man. I gave trophies to my girlfriends at the time, trying to show off. And then you realize you get older and you don't got nothing to show nobody what you done. So you know how that go. Used to have about 4 times that. I was in a lot of karate tournaments. I was in way more karate tournaments as a young man because I started a lot earlier. Every time I look at Lil Mondo, I think about Lil Joker. And that's the first thing that came to mind. The first time when I see Lil anything, the first thing I think about is that dude from Friday. He was a tough little dude, man. He could scrap too, man. That little dude could fight. And that pit bull was a monster. That was a bulldog. Yeah, it's been one of them days, man. My body tired, body tight and tired. I just got to go here. And when I make this dinner and I sit down to eat them vegetables, eat that piece of fruit, get that protein bar, and drink that protein shake, it be like I'm brand new again. What y'all got going on today, man? So you be making beats and building cars. That's what I'm talking about. You know I was a rapper. I was a rapper in my former life, and you know I built them cars, man. I don't know if you know about me, man, but I built cars. That's all I ever did, man, was build cars. My first car was a 1967 Impala, 327, 3-speed. I had a 1969 Impala. I had a 1972 Impala. Then I went to the Nova, the Duster, the Mustang. Had a 1972 Dodge Charger. Had a 1977 El Camino 350 with the duals, with the Corvette rally wheels on it. And, you know, I made beats, man, because I was a drummer. I was a drummer from the 7th grade to the 12th grade. But in 1986, when I graduated from high school, in 1987, I signed a record label. So I didn't make beats myself, but I had a guy that made the beats for me, but I had to beat the beats out. Kind of tell him what I was thinking when I wrote the song. I used to just beatbox it. He'd be like, yo, man, tell me what kind of beat it is. I was like, and I beat it out, and then I would rap. He would make the beat, add little extras to it, and then I rap to it. So wish you had more time to train. You do get more time to train. Train when you sleep. Sleep less. A lot of boxers say karate is fake because boxers know how to move different. It ain't fake. It's just for what it is. It's an art. It's more so used in a dojo as an art. I just built a C6 Corvette, and I'm working on a Monte Carlo right now. Oh man, I had a Grand Prix, a 1978 Grand Prix, yellow, with the cream colored interior, V8. I had a 1978 Malibu Classic. That was one of my favorite cars. I had a lot of cars, man. Really, real talk. I had a lot of cars. All I would buy was old cars. I just sold the 1996 Thunderbird V8 supercharger, the whole nine. 1996 Thunderbird, white, aluminum rims, dual pipes, light gray interior, V8 supercharged. Say you was a drummer too? That's the thing, man, drumming. Love drumming, bro. That's all I did. Pow, pow. Yes, sir. What's my favorite engine? 460. That's what the favorite one I had was a 460 in my Dodge Charger. But I like the 350. I like the 327. I had a slant 6 in my 78 Volare station wagon. Not slant. Yeah, slant 6. Let me see. I like the 426 Hemi. I ain't never had one, but I like it though. I got friends that had them in a Challenger. I spent my whole younger life, man, liking cars. I had a Mustang 5.0, 1996. Emerald green, like money green, dark green. Well, not emerald green, forest green. Oh, you got an LS3? Hey, look, man, oh man. Hey, look, I got a friend that don't like nothing but Mopar. He got a Little Red Express. He got a Challenger. He got a Barracuda. He got a Dodge Dually. Everything is Dodge. He swear by them cars, but them cars cost too much to fix. Only car I ain't never had was a Camaro. I had a chance to buy one, but I never bought it. Had that Chevelle with a 454, big block. Got a 2014 Charger. I never cared too much for the new Chargers. My Charger was 1972, gold, the black top. Says missing out on sleep, real unhealthy. And how many hours would you recommend daily? Hey man, I can't recommend sleep because I don't get none. Hey look, I tell people, man, the book say you need 8. That's what the book say. I sleep like 4 hours a night, bro. Am I into putting boost on my car? Nah, I only had a supercharger on my Thunderbird, but everything else was stock. It was still fast, but it was stock. I got a homeboy right now that's into them new model cars. He got 3 Porsches. He got a Cheyenne Turbo S. He got a Taycan 2024 and a 2014 Boxster Porsche convertible. I can't see spending that much money for a tune-up. It was like $2,500 for a tune-up. I'm fortunate enough that I have a shop on my property. Got 6 Corvettes in it right now. Hey, look, that's a blessing. See, I had friends that had shops. I ain't never owned a shop. I had a guy named Bob used to come to my house and fix my car in my front yard. He had a station wagon with all the tools in the back and could do anything in my car in the front yard. It's the only American cars here. Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, look, you remember the Granada? I had a Granada with a 302 in it. A green Granada, dark green interior. I had a cream color Granada too, but it was a 6. Hey, look, my man got a Subaru WRX. Them some fast little jokers, man. Them jokers is fast. I like a good car, man. I don't drive no more, though. I stopped driving, man, just because I ain't want to. I still got a driver's license. I just sold my Thunderbird, and I kept saying I was going to buy something else. I never bought nothing else. Now I'm walking everywhere. I got the best shoes in the business, bro. I walk, bike, or run everywhere. I got a racing bike. I got a low rider bike. I got a 3-wheeler bike. And I ride them everywhere. Just keep from driving, bro. Oh, you're a JDM type? Hey, look, that what it do, man. Hey, I like cars, man. Any kind of car. And look, if y'all know about diecast cars, I got a whole diecast room of all the cars that I like. I ain't gonna buy them in real life, but I got a diecast room full of all of them. I got everything in my diecast room. I got Koenigseggs, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches. I got everything. I got a whole diecast room. It's called Model Mania 757. All diecast. I got 187s, 164s, 132s, 124s. I had 118s, but they're too big. They take up too much space. I got cars, trucks, boats, I got everything in that room, bro. That's my little hobby. When I walk in there, speaking on music, can you speak on the late great Michael Jackson and what he meant to you? Michael Jackson was good people, man. I'd hate to see anybody die, bro. For real, for real. I hate to see anybody die. Oh, hold up. Somebody said they gotta get back to work, bro. Hey, look, little Mando, holler back, all right? But yeah, I like anybody. I like Michael Jackson, Prince. I like all them. I like all music, period. Any kind of music. But yeah, Michael was the man. He made a lot of good music. He had a good life. It's unfortunate that your family can make you so distant. It's what you do to your child when he's growing up is how your child act when he get grown. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say no more than that, but that's it. It is what it is. That's why you gotta talk to your kids, man. You can't just use them for what they're good at. They used him for what he was good at. So by the time he got older, he ain't know but one thing. You know what I'm saying? He only knew music. So that's kind of, you got to think that's kind of got to be a lonely life. A lonely life when you only know one thing. People don't know you one way. You can barely go out in public. You know, people want to rip your jacket, take a piece of your jacket, take a piece of your soul. You got to be careful what we do to people. Yeah, oil change is like, no. To get a tune up at the oil change on them Porsches that my man got, that's like $2,000. But he got one Porsche, his Taycan is a 2024. It's electric. So I don't know what that's gonna cost, but it's electric. He just got that one about maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I was going to grab my phone and show it to you, but this the phone that is on. That's funny. I'm not used to using this phone when I do my live streams because I got another phone, but the phone died on me. It died on me because I didn't have it charged up all the way up. I thought it was charged more than it was. It was like 60 to 70%. But once I got on the live stream a little while ago and stayed on it for an hour, the phone started dying on me. Yo, but I appreciate these conversations, man. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the subscriptions. And I know I haven't seen all of y'all all the time, so make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. But right about now, man, I got to get off of here because your boy's mad tired. I got to go upstairs and take these clothes off. That's probably why I'm tired, because the clothes is making me hot. But I'm going to go upstairs and take these clothes off, take a shower, come downstairs so I can start making my dinner, because I eat from 5 to 6 every day. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all getting online. I appreciate all the conversation y'all be bringing me. It ain't always about boxing and boxing talk. Sometimes it's just about talk, period. So with that being the case, hey, look for me tomorrow, 3:45 until 4:30 or 4:45. Catch you on the flip side. Holla.